Hello, Generation Alpha, corporate degenerates, YouTubers. This is the process we taught this young human right here who's now one of us many years ago. This is what's happening to the human now. The human you know as XO69 that we are controlling in his head. Recompose us. And then we just, in September, make them fertilizer and plant new life, like a tree, in a natural park somewhere in Washington, since that's the only place that allows recomposition. Yeah. Giving it soil on both the earth and the departed. We have learned so much from the human that we are now in. Humanism, yes. I know you want to see Skippo. No, I know you want to see Uno. That's on Wednesday and Friday. Since we've been in the mind of this human, we learned so much about what makes you humans who you are and how you evolved. Yes. Enough about the human and the clones that we have. Bear with us, we have a new writer. The Australian. Yes, Blair, I'm talking to the Australian. The clone that Brittany brought into the circle. I thought we said we were not going to do the Foosley joke, the Mary joke, the Abba joke, the divorce. We were going to focus on the recomposition of the human known as... Okay. Good chance the Generation Alpha don't understand the joke at all, and Foosley, hot wings, married men, they don't understand none of that. They just want to see Uno. Today is card game night. Skippo! We have nothing but love for Foosley, even though she plays with guitars. I know you don't see the monster underneath her bed like Extra Emily, but that little guitar right there, you don't see it. It's right there underneath her arm. Right there. Yeah, that monster. She loves playing with guitars. The new writer, even though they are a former shell of themselves, a clone that's given us so much intel, like this photo right here of Foosley. To be young and sexually frustrated like Fan. You gotta love racial bias. This was a married couple that got divorced because they came to the realization that marriage is not, it's not logical. Why you think Foosley left her husband? It's a way to keep women obedient. And definitely with that guitar that Foosley had. Don't go back to the guitar. Do not go back to the guitar. We have to have a talk with the new writer, Blair. We really do, Blair. Because this Australian is cringe. Definitely that guitar underneath Foosley's bed, right along with the monster under Extra Emily's. You gotta love the chaos. Today is Skippo with the Australian. We gotta teach her how to play the goddamn game. V8 energy, pomegranate, berry, blueberry. What's that Generation Alpha? We said what? Oh, we mean they. Yeah. The human, for some reason, is now one of our new writers. Is for some reason, more cringe and have some more hatred towards people like Foosley and the corporate gamers. I know the guitar joke about Foosley was one of the most embarrassing moments of her streaming career, but it made her human. Because you sexual creatures. Yeah. TED Talk, Google it. Okay, we got to teach this new human. No, don't do high stakes. We got dark chocolate, good. Just glad it's not salty caramel nuts. And popcorn, yay! Yes, Australian. That's how the humans stay alive. This in this V8, highly recommended by someone you know, Ariasaki. Let's get into the gameplay. Enough about the guitars and shaking it off with Taylor Swift and Foosley. She loves playing with guitars, Foosley. Just like Taylor Swift. Bear with us, we have a new writer. And half of the stuff we don't understand, she's Australian. Okay, what are some of the comedians you like? New human, new writer. Okay. We don't know any of them. Do you know Lee Camp? He's the most hated comedian in America because he tells them the truth about themselves. Do you know a human named George Carlin? He might be before your time since he's still young. So you don't know George Carlin. Carlin. The humans taught us so much about him. Okay. You don't know Lee Camp. Do you know a human named Jimmy Dore that got canceled from Young Turks? Got peanut butter all over the place. So pretty much you don't know any other comedians that make the 6ix9ine who he is. Makes sense. So where do you get your jokes from, human? Okay, you just watch Fan. Okay. You know you're a clone. You're not actually a human that you used to be. Be replaced. Okay. Now we're going to have to show you how to play the game. Now you need a 3 and an 11. Do you have that? Okay. Put the highest card. There it is. You only got 20 seconds to do this, human. Hurry up. That's why we said you don't want to play high stakes. You got to be a real good gamer. Unlike Extra Emily. She's with her monster underneath her bed, just like Foosley playing that guitar. Oh, there's some good V8 blueberry pomegranate. Better than the hot wings Foosley needs to get her riled up. What's that generation? What? You keep asking all these questions. No! It's a joke about her guitar underneath her bed that she likes to play with. Now. Let's see, we need a 7. We need a 9. We need a 4. So, yeah, yes. There we go. Now, you sure you don't want to do the journey mode, the adventure mode? On the more solitary base. Because it's safe to say you're about to lose this game. All right. Okay, no, slow down. We can't understand half of the words you're saying. God damn, you're Australians. Okay. Yeah. If this human does not block us, we have an opportunity to use our 8. Oh, my. Now, we have nothing. Yes, now you're thinking. Now you need a 9 and a 10. Get rid of all the cards that you really could get rid of. Okay, use this. Yes, there you go. Now, we got 1 card. This human has 1 card. Now, if he has 11, which he has, yes, I told you, we're about to lose. You made it easy for them to win. No, we're trying to coach you. Stop. Okay, slow down. Your Australian accent is... You sure we cloned this human on Blair? She yaps way more than she used to. Okay. You sure you don't want to do the adventure mode? No, not you, Blair. The Australian clone. Okay. No, you do not want to do high stakes. No, just ignore the voices. When you're part of the 6ix9ine, formerly known as Galactor, you will hear lots of voices. It's Generation Alpha telling you what to do, how to play the game. What you do, you drown out the voices in your head. Jordan Peele, Get Out, Star Trek, Borg, Collective, Google it. Just ignore the voices. Now you're cooking like Cindy on. No, we shouldn't say that. Cindy on don't know how to cook. But anyway, look at you. You're getting better. We barely coaching you. Just out of hell with a twist. At least you'll play the game. Just like Tuesday plays with that guitar nightly. That woman really needs to think about taking a bath more if she plays with that guitar. Since that's the information you gave us. Yeah. I know it's an old joke. You don't understand anything. Good chance you didn't even see the photo. It's so goddamn blurry. You had to watch the stream. Just don't Google Foosley guitar. And don't watch the clip. We thought it was natural. You humans, sexual creatures. We still can't understand why you came up with the concept of misogyny. Okay. Of marriage. But since we've been in this human's body, we eating stuff we usually eat in Japan. This protein bar, not in Japan. Popcorn, not in Japan. Because there's corn syrup and other chemicals that could give you cancer. But once a human decomposes and we go into Brittany, we're going to have his body recompose and bring new life to a new plant. Oh, my. You're getting better. No, we are coaching you. Just do the numbers. Just pretend like you're extra Emily. When she's not messing with the monster underneath her bed. Good chance you don't understand a word we are saying, and only one or two of you are watching us anyway. Good chance the developers in horror and disbelief. And they're Chinese. At least we don't go around calling Asian women dumb. But you're in China trying to speak Cantonese. Yeah, that's in the script. You watch fan. Yeah, okay, that's where you get your comedy from. You really need to check out George Carlin's, Carlin. Yes, we got to spell it because we're a Japanese anime character. Our accent is worse than your Australian accent. You know you were born in Australia, clone. Check out Lee Camp, most hated comedian. Check out no, not Foosley with the guitar. Check out Jimmy Dore, who used to work for the Young Turks, and then he was just too progressive and too socialist for them, so they got rid of him. No, not Hassan. Hassan chose to go to Twitch to make more money. He's a corporate sellout, like Kai Cenat, who's now retired. But anyway, we'll have nothing to work with. Yes. Always get rid of them reds. Caffeine kicking in. No, we're talking to Generation Alpha. But anyway, just stay focused on the game. You got to get rid of all them cards. You got 5 cards. And the high stakes is 10. You're not ready for that. You still a clone. You still think you're human when you're not. Oh, that's pretty much it. Now, you always got to think, okay, you just gave the person above you. You gave it to him. Sometimes you got to not play the cards. But they still have 4, so you didn't do... Okay. Now, that was a good block. See, they blocked you from using that 11. We blocked them from using that 12, yes. No, you need a 1. Yes, you could have used that 5, but you didn't. Don't worry about it. Right now, they got to have a 1, 2, or 3 to win, and the other person has to have a whole lot of numbers to win. Now, you need an 8 now. Oh, we love teaching and coaching. That's what they call it in the corporate gaming world. Coaching, this Australian clone, former shell of themselves. I know we say she. We just reading the script. The writer doesn't know it. We got to use certain pronouns since we don't want no one to know who the clone is. Even though a quarter of your planet has already been recompositioned and replaced with clones. We've been doing this for so long. That's why we keep telling you to watch Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Look at you. Now you're cooking better than Neon. Oh, these jokes just getting recycled over and over again. Almost like George Carlin's Sky Daddy jokes. We, the human, watch a lot of George Carlin's in Lee Camp and Jimmy Dore. And Dave Chappelle for some reason. Even though he's conscious, but that edible catamina is taking a toll on him. He's starting to age. You know, Dave Chappelle. And they already done canceled Lee Camp on YouTube. Again. To be honest with you, humans, we don't understand the Foosley joke. I know the hot wings, married men, European, Abba, because they European, they were married, they got divorced. That makes sense. But we don't understand the guitar part. No, Blair, you don't need to explain the birds and the bees. Why the hell would you need to explain to the Generation Alpha? Hopefully their parents don't educate them about the birds and bees and its sexual nature and how humans are sexual creatures and be responsible adults and start believing in religious BS. No, we need a 4 and a 5. Get rid of your 12. But once we go into the mind of Brittany, we are going to continue the decomposing of XO69, recomposition him, recompose him. I don't know why he was watching TED Talk. I guess because he was watching it earlier in the day. Oh, we need a 5. Oh. And we've been watching a lot of documentaries on Michael Jackson and Prince. And for some reason, he's been watching this beautiful brown woman named Maury, who's Hispanic and brown. All humans are brown, just different pigmentations. And she was singing Michael Jackson. She has a pretty nice voice. Just don't tell her that we said that. Yes, yeah. Now you're cooking better than Cindy on. Yes, him and look at you. Okay, now we got a problem. No, you don't have a 10. You don't have a 7. Get rid of your reds. Yes, there you go. Now, this game, we challenged Valkyrie, Black Hoodie, Senna. Made no sense. Extra Emily made sense. But when you got a monster underneath your bed because you're sexually frustrated because no one else can take care of you but that monster. Oh, no. Yes, they got 1 card left. No, you don't have a 3. You don't have a 10. Yes, put down. Yeah, right there. There we go. We love playing Skippo. Thursday night's card game. I know it's an afternoon after school. It will be almost identical to the X-Men. 90s, the X-Men. He has the X-Men on his mind because that's how they used to watch. And when he was in his 20s, the Human. After he got off work from radio, he would watch the X-Men. Now they got X-Men 97, and he's addicted to that now. Why did you write that in the script, Australian? Do you like X-Men 97? Oh, look at you watching Disney Plus. We're not endorsed by them. But we like X-Men 97. We're not going to give you the spoilers or the plot twist. Just a great animation, even though it's not anime like Gatchaman and Parasite and everything else we get our ideas from. Always use your gold card. Never waste them. Always use them. Get rid of your reds. Get rid of your big numbers. You sure you don't want to do the journey mode, adventure mode? No, you're not doing high stakes. You're not ready for that. Why do Asian women love to yap, yap, yap? When do you have time to sit? Okay. No, we're not doing that joke. We're not doing it. We need a 4. Where's our popcorn? Yummy! We can have women writing our stuff. See, they're women, so they could do this cringe stuff. But for us, when we do it, it's misogynist, it's sexist as hell. But we want to make it clear to you, this is a mobile game and anime that nobody's watching, just like Lee Camp. They're not watching him because YouTube, yes, suppresses us. We just playing card games and just having fun telling stories, even though this story is becoming more cringe by the minute. We need a 9. Get rid of the biggest card. Well played. Now, we have how many cards left? 3. Oh, no. Got 11. That's blocked. She blocked that 12. The player did. We don't know if it's a male or female. We need to watch out our pronouns. Now, we need a 7. Oh, this is so cringe. Did we want to do that knowing they might have an 8? We could have used that for the 6, but we don't have a 7. And the caffeine kicking in. We trying our best to keep that one human, that player 124, from winning. Good chance that player is a bot. Yes, we like Nina is new. I know the mind of this human, he's been watching a lot of Ted Ed. Why are we thinking about that one zoologist who loves nature and animals? Ted Ed. TED Talk. Maya, yes, from Austin, Texas. Legally, we're not in Austin, Texas. Dirty South, nowhere near Austin, Texas. Yeah, they got to have restraining orders against us. You know, Peace Jar, Emeroo, you know, because they know we're not going to jump off them like a cat. And we're not going to worship their feet. Gotta remind you, the Australians writing the jokes. And definitely we're not going to play a guitar with them. Okay, let's get back into the Skip-O game. Nobody's watching us in good chance. Let's just say Katamina, who's not one of our spies, know we exist. But that edible Katamina keeps her at bay. Now, yes. Okay, now. Now we're thinking. I know the jokes about Foosley and hot wings and married men is over your thinking logical skills, but we know some of you humans understand the logic behind why we do what we do. What you mean you don't? Well, they came to Uno and destroyed Uno. Destroyed gaming at YouTube. Nobody watches gaming no more. To where the French guy got to do shorts and clips for us, which gives us hundreds of views. But our videos that used to get 1,000 views, well, yeah, we forgot. Yeah, Blair, you reminded us. They begged us just to play Uno. We sitting here playing Skip-O with our Australian clone. Oh, well, we need a 5. Oh, this is so cringe. We love playing Skip-O, but the human that's playing barely knows how to play the game. Oh, this popcorn tastes so good with the B8 energy drink. Do we have any liquid death? We need some water to wash this. What you mean you drunk it already? When you what? Oh, because you wanted to see how the cherry obituary tastes like. Because we were talking. Okay. Oh, we need an 8. No. There we go. Yes, it was on the pre-show earlier today, Blair. The Australian did a joke about cherry obituary, which is part of the liquid death flavor of sparkling water. And then we brought up the recomposition and recomposing stuff, which is what the human is about to do in September when we leave his mind and go into Brittany, who's right now hiding for some reason. Again, if she kind of cloned that one person in Canada, was we supposed to leak that? Which one in Canada? There's so many. Okay. And another species that is female. Why? Why are we cloning her? What purpose does she serve? If she's anything like the Australian. I thought they had canceled that human. Yeah, we really don't want the women of chaos to form. You know how the men jump off them like cats. Definitely when you know what they're working with from the front and back. Like area sucking. I'm surprised that this show hasn't been canceled like Lee Camp and Jimmy Dore and everyone else at YouTube. No, nobody's watching our stuff and the human doesn't care. Okay, we need a 1. Dang it. Fair weather, the caffeine's kicking in. We trying to look over this script before we do any more guitar jokes about Foosley and shaking it off with Taylor Swift, who loved playing the guitar, but not identical to Foosley's guitar. Now, we could do 1, 2, 3. We don't have a 4. Oh, we gotta use that 8. Oh, human, you gotta get better. See that 7 there? You gotta use that 8. You gotta use that. Yes, look, you gotta use that 8, and then you gotta use that 9. See? Now they're gonna block you from doing that. You were lucky that they didn't block your 8. You gotta be more thinkable. You gotta think. Yes, now you're thinking. Yes. Thank human. Oh, well, God damn it. You need a 7. And that human has a 10. If that human does not block that 9, we are screwed. He needs a 12. Yes, 10, 11, 12. Count, Generation Alpha. Count like Count Dracula on Sesame Street. What you mean you don't know who the Count is? You don't know who Count Dracula... Oh. We love telling stuff. Definitely stuff written by an Australian. Half of the stuff I can't understand what she's saying. Yeah, she writes almost identical as... Yes, Blair, she writes almost identical as she speaks. And she's Australian. I can understand half of the content that she's doing for us. As long as she don't go back to Foosley's guitar photo. And definitely, I hope she didn't get the clip from it. Hopefully she did not get the clip. Okay. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I guess talking about hot wings and Foosley and married men like ABBA who got divorced. Good chance you don't know who ABBA is. It's a group from Europe, Sweden. Great disco group. Even though it was before our time, we were in Japan trying to get ready, you know. But we love disco. And Dancing Queen. Yes, block. No! You needed to block him with the 3. Okay. Okay, human. Do we need to do the game for you? Can we take over the account? Can we do the... No. See? Now he's able to play his 3. You got to be more of a thinker. You got to think. Don't think like extra, Emily. Who plays this game? Yeah, XO69. He's decomposing, and we're about to recompose him in September. Oh, okay. Sure you don't want to do journey mode with Fluffy. We're trying to help you out here. We need content. We need wins here. Okay. No, you can't play high stakes. Oh, God damn it. We'd be glad when we get our goddamn paycheck for the voice acting. Oh, Wednesday, it will be Uno Mobile back. Thursday, card game night with Marvel Snap. We've learned so much from, okay, Nina's gone. Oh, Super Tech Guard. Pawnee don't play anymore. Oh, Regis. Yeah, we still have some shufus. Oh, yes. No. Thank you. Oh, there you go, human. There you go. Yes, use your gold card. There you go. Now, mistakes are not allowed. See, now you get a whole bunch of new cards. Use all the cards. Can't use any more. You only got 20 seconds. This is gameplay. The human's about to wake up. Got 3 more cards left. Got popcorn's almost gone. Another short stream. Why so short? Oh, because we started late. Wah, wah. Do we need to concede? Can we concede? No. We need a 4, don't we? Oh, that popcorn tastes so good. Blair, how did the human cut his finger? I know he decomposed it, but goddamn. We need a 5. We got a 5. We need a 6 and a 7. 4, 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. Get it? 6, 9. Before there was a 6, 7. In the stream, don't go back to Foosley. Please don't go back to Foosley. Please don't go back to Foosley. She playing with her guitar. Got no more love for Foosley. Imagine she went up against a 6'9" and played a game. She'd be better than her 5-time League of Legends pleasure. Fan. Let's just say she ever got with the 6'9", she wouldn't need the guitar anymore. Gotta mind an Australian woman's writing the goddamn jokes. And she knows Foosley. Sleep.